Hello and welcome back to Sitar Gurukul. I hope you are doing well. I hope your Sitar journey is becoming smoother. Today we are going to learn yet another episode, another lesson of the left hand. As you can probably already say, that we have taken a break from further learning further lessons on the right hand. So I kind of wanted to mature, and I take it that you're still practicing the way I told you, that you start, the base of your practice has to start with your right hand, and the left hand will follow right after the practices of the right hand. So today, on the last lesson, I taught you how to play sa re sa re. Today is an extension of that lesson, but today what we are going to play is also known as paltas or sequences. So a sequence, the sequence that I am going to teach you today is called the 3x3 sequence or 3-3 palta. So it's called 3x3 because it goes in threes. So it's 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, just like that. So what we are going to do is we are going to add one more note to what we were doing here. So we were doing sa re sa re. Now we are going to do sa re ga ma pa. So by the rule that I told you in 2 classes now, that you play the last note, and I mean the note that you are going to return from, that note has to be played by the middle finger. So here on the last lesson you were playing sa re sa re sa re. Now you are going to be playing sa re ga re ga ma, like that. So the last note is going to be the third note. So 1 2 3, then you pick the middle finger up and then 1 2 3. It's like that. But before that, we also need to learn this right hand exercise. That is, I'm sure that if you start playing this, you're probably going to find yourself automatically picking this up, because that's how it works. But I'm going to also show it to you anyway, so that you can remain conscious. So the stroking pattern for this is going to be da ra da da ra da. So da ra da gap, da ra da. So when I say gap, it's not really a gap, it's just for the sake of explanation. But here's how it's going to sound, the stroking pattern, if I keep my hand stationary on the sa fret and just play the bowl or the right hand pattern for you. So it's da da da, or 1 2 3 1 2 3. So we were counting in twos, now we are going to count in threes. So 1 2 3 makes one set. So that way da ra da, one set, da ra da, set 2, and it's gonna keep on going just like that. So once I want you to try this stroke first. If you think it's confusing, then take some time, blend into it, and then you can move on to this practice. So I'm going to merge the right hand pattern I just showed you with the left hand. So it's going to be one more time. And the return is going to start with the middle finger, just like the last exercise. So right hand doing da da da. I'm going to show it to you one more time, this time a little bit faster. But you have to remember that even though playing fast is tempting, you have to refrain yourself from that, because speed is going to mess your practice up, and it's not going to give you clarity. So you pick a speed that you think is just right outside your comfort zone. So it's not too uncomfortable, but you can still manage to play. you have to emphasize on your clarity first, and only then you can increase your speed. There are certain markings that we can use to determine which speed you're actually playing in, but we'll come to that in a different chapter. So I'm going to play this for you again, a bit faster this time, but I want you to follow what exactly my right hand, my left hand is doing. So this is one more skill that you need to pick up. So So make sure that your right hand strokes are bold like this. And right now you don't want like very melodic smooth sounds. You want to exercise your hands, so you want to kind of give it all you got, because only then when you start getting tired, your hands are going to find their own way, so you can play with maximum sound with minimum effort. But this is the only way that you can achieve this. So that's it for today. We have learned how to play 3x3 Sargam or Palta or sequence. On the next lesson, we are going to dig further deep down and probably play 4x4, and then we are going to jump into something else. So take care till then, and I am ready for your questions. Especially, I want to see if you already have a developing line. You should have one by this time, and I want you to send me pictures of this, because this line is going to determine the rest of your sitar journey, how easy or difficult it's going to be, and it can quite stir up a bit of confusion on where exactly the line is supposed to be. I will be waiting for your questions. Until next time, see you.